Wow, what a wacky week one in the National Football League 2022. And what a way to cap it with the Broncos and Seahawks Monday night game that came down to a 1-point finish, another 1-point decided game. I don't know why I said another, there was only like one other, but anyway. So, like Baker Mayfield, Russell Wilson's revenge game against his old team in Seattle got spoiled as the Seahawks clearly outplayed the Broncos from start to finish. I mean, I know Denver kind of came back, had an opportunity to win the game, but in a way, you know, if you watch the game, it just looked like the Seahawks were the much better team. The crowd showed their full appreciation for Russell Wilson and all he'd done there throughout his career. Like, wow, really, Seahawk fans? You're going to boo the guy that helped bring the only Super Bowl to the Emerald City? I mean, you know, I can understand if they're still kind of pissed off about his comment about wanting to go to a city that wants to win or knows how to win or something, and I don't know what he was seeing because the Broncos weren't winners last year and start off 0-1 this year. And oh my goodness, what the hell was that, Denver? Like, as the final seconds are ticking down, I'm kind of like screaming at the TV, like, why aren't you calling a timeout? Like, I'm watching the game on ESPN2 and the Manning brothers, Shannon Sharpe, they're all saying the same thing. What are they doing? They're wasting time. Call a timeout. You have 3 of them. And then with like 20 seconds left, they finally call a timeout. And I'm like, why did you call a timeout now? All that fucking time you wasted, and now you call a timeout. And then the reason they did it was to discuss kicking the field goal. And I love Shannon's reaction. He's like, they're going to kick a field goal? I'm like, they're kicking a field goal? Like, holy moly, how far out are they? They're still like in midfield. The total range was 64, I believe. And, well, I guess they trusted the leg of McManus because he's nailed 61-yarders. So he's one of the best kickers in the league. Give him that. He's nailed 60-plus yard field goals before. But here's the thing. It didn't feel like Denver's heart was really into it, because those final seconds as they're rolling, it just looked like the entire Broncos team was lost. Like, they didn't know what they were doing. Like, okay, yeah, maybe the field goal wasn't your first option, and it probably should have been. Like, you put the fate of the game on a kicker. I get it. McManus is one of the best. He's nailed a 61-yarder. And you had Justin Tucker nail a 66-yarder last year in insane fashion. But here's the thing. You had Russell Wilson. You brought Russell Wilson in for a reason. It was 4th and 5. You can't tell me that's not manageable. You mean to tell me you didn't trust Russell Wilson to get the 4th and 5? And keep the drive going? With all those timeouts? That makes no sense to me. You brought Russell Wilson in to help your ball club win games. Put the ball in Russell Wilson's arms. Lose the game with Russell Wilson. Not with your kicker. I don't care if McManus is a Pro Bowl kicker. I don't care if he's a Hall of Fame kicker. Like, it just seemed like the Broncos didn't have this thought out. It didn't feel like their heart was in it, and they just looked lost. Like Pete Carroll's face on the sideline. Even he's like, what the heck is going on? What are we doing? Like, okay, you know, I get why they did it, but you know what? You should never plan to win the game with a 60-yard field goal. Because it's a coin toss. Granted, it was 4th down and 5, and it was still a coin toss. But you know what? It would have made more sense to lose the game with the player you spent so much on to bring in during the offseason. And, like, oh my God. You know, like I said, that ending just put the cherry on top of this insane week 1. And tomorrow night, I'll be recapping the Eagles win in Detroit. What a crazy game that was. By the way, E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! 1-0, baby! Woo! Jalen Hurts looked fucking awesome. He's definitely stepped up his awareness. He's beefed up in the offseason. The offseason acquisitions just right off the bat were a huge plus. Showed everybody why the Eagles went after them. Like I said, I'll recap more on that another time, probably tomorrow. But, you know, just getting through all the week 1 stuff, I just wanted to rant about the Broncos' decision. I thought it was ludicrous. I mean, at the same time, you know, not everybody can fault them. McManus is one of the best kickers, so I understand why they did it, but like I said, the timing, the vibe, it just felt off. Like their heart wasn't in it. They didn't know what to do. It just felt like they gave up. Like, you know what? We'll make it look like we're trying to win. But it's like, it's Russell Wilson's revenge game. Why would you not put the ball in his hands? Are you going to tell me Russell Wilson can't convert 4th and 5 with his legs? What the hell, man? Like, Denver, you deserve to lose that game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys just deserve to start 0-1. So, the AFC West is still the Chiefs to lose because they just beat the shit out of Arizona. Oh, Patrick Mahomes, another multi-touchdown game. Well, stop the presses. Chargers are still the Chargers. They show a lot of flash and yet show a lot of flash and a lot of flickering toward the end with the probability of burning out because the Raiders had an opportunity. So the Chargers are still the Chargers. They can play competitively. They can play a good game, but the way they close games out is like, make you, like, hold your breath. And the Raiders are still the Raiders, and the Broncos, not a good start. Guys were shut out in the second half, so maybe, maybe they're a little overrated. But it's week 1. The AFC South, I'm going to say right now, that whole division sucks. Like, I don't care if the Colts have Matt Ryan, they suck. The Texans suck. The Jaguars suck. And the Titans, yeah, how bad you missing A.J. Brown? I still don't understand the end of your trade. I still don't understand the trade on your end. I'm grateful, though, as an Eagles fan. Thank you. But I think you just fucked yourselves over. So you guys got some soul searching to do. You lost to the New York Giants. You lost to the Daniel Jones New York Giants. And thanks, by the way, because the Titans were my eliminator pick, and I'm already done for the season. So, thanks, Tennessee. What the fuck, man? Are you kidding me? You lost to the New York fucking Giants? And I know I shouldn't, like, sell the Giants so low. It's not like they're the '08 Lions. They're a little better than that, okay? They're a lot better than the '08 Lions. The Giants are a team you definitely shouldn't take lightly, and apparently the Titans did. So, fuck you, Tennessee. The AFC North. It's the Ravens to lose. I know the Steelers stunned the Bengals. Joe Burrow, multi-pick game. Yike. So hopefully that Super Bowl loss hangover ain't going to be a thing. But yet still, he led the Bengals back, and they should have won. And I friggin' called it. Oh, crap. What did I do with my notes? What did I do with my notes? They're all the way over there. And that fucking idiot. Ugh. And just as I'm going for my notes, I remember the guy's name. Mika Fitzpatrick. Play of the game, the blocked extra point that sent it into overtime. And I joked with my mom. She's a Steelers fan. I said, hey, how about they missed the extra point? Let's go to overtime. Get even more crazy. Holy shit, I called it. And, wow, the insanity of overtime. Like, missed field goals left from right. I think the Bengals missed 2. Boswell for the Steelers, the first one off the goalpost, but then the second one in the winding seconds of overtime, he makes it, and for whatever reason, the officials still put 2 seconds on. It's like, why even bother? But either way, the Steelers win it at a costly price. May have lost T.J. Watt for the season. Although as of right now, I think I heard it's 6 weeks to maybe being out with a strain/torn pectoral. So praying for the best for that guy. Najee Harris also left the game early with an injury, but x-rays say it's negative, so he should be good to go come week 2 against the Patriots, but he definitely won't be 100%. The AFC East is clearly the Bills. I mean, yes, the Dolphins took care of the Patriots, but those Bills, man, that was a huge opening statement win in LA against the defending champs. Josh Allen still in postseason form, and I think him and the Bills just see every team as Kansas City, and they want to win bad. The NFC West, you all have some soul searching to do. You all look fucking terrible. Yes, the Seahawks did win, but you know, I think they still have some shit to sort out because they didn't score any points in the second half. So, yeah, I'd say the NFC West ain't what everyone think is cracked up to be. The NFC South belongs to the Bucs and the Saints. Panther fans expect a long offseason. The Falcons, you're the Chokes. There's just no way of putting it nicely. You will forever be the fucking Chokes. You did it again. I was waiting for it, and you came through. Congrats, Atlanta. The Atlanta fucking Chokes. Oh, my God. Hey, at least you still got baseball, right, Atlanta? Holy shit. The NFC North, Aaron Rodgers needs some receivers. The Lions, I think, are a better team. They got some pieces, but if you play your A game, you should beat them. Don't sleep on the Bears. The Vikings, I'm not surprised they handled the Packers. We all forget the Vikings lost a lot of close games last year, so hopefully this is a turn of fortune for them this year. So expect the Vikings, I think, to be the team to beat in the NFC North. And finally, the NFC East. And like I said, I'll touch more on this tomorrow. My Eagles are 1-0, yes! As are the Commies and the Giants and Dallas. You have some soul searching to do because you lost your quarterback and your fans are just plain classless. So that's going to do it pretty much for my Week 1 recap and my thoughts on everything. So again, I'm going to sign off right here. Welcome back, Pro Football. What a crazy way to start it all off. Hope everyone enjoyed it. If your team won, that was definitely a good weekend for you. If not, well then, hey, you know, life sucks. All right, good night, everyone. I'm getting me some sleep. That was insane. Whew.